things come to mind. First of all, we kept digging up his old asphalt. So he said, I'll fix them, boys. I'll concrete the turns. He did that in 1976. Then he had those azaleas planted everywhere, and he kept getting up on his old grass and tearing up his azaleas. He said, I'll fix them, boys. He put a curb in. So everything that you see about this place was his innovations and creations at the time, trying to contain everything.
He was a wonderful man, and not only to the competitors, but to the fans. He was always out in front of the ticket office, greeting fans on race day, getting their comments, trying to make...
I've never given much thought to how I would die. But dying in the place of someone I love seems like a good way to go. I can't bring myself to regret the decision to leave home. I would miss Phoenix. I'd miss the heat. I would miss my loving, erratic, harebrained mother. And her new husband.
Guys, come on, I love you both. We got a plane to catch.
But they want to go on the road. So I'm going to spend some time with my dad. And this will be a good thing. I think.
The place on entry into the corner just feels like there's something wrong with the car. It's just kind of hopping around. They made a number of changes. He came back in and his
Experience the thrill of Turner Field.
You have one unheard message. The following message has not been heard. First unheard message.
Bem-vindo a InnovateK Brasil.
End of message. To delete this message, press 7. To save it. Message deleted.
Running over the curves. I mean, Dale Jr.'s got some issues, but sometime you can go faster here if you'll discipline yourself to back off. And one of the ways you do that, we hear it pretty regularly here, is put a rev limiter chip in the car, in the engine, and then
Right now, he's in pretty good shape. He's 21st quickest, but the good news is he's 4th quickest of the Go homers. But you know, back to that left front getting light and locking it up, and we saw a while ago in Juan Pablo Montoya's garage stall and really monitoring the temperatures, what you really have to
I can't remember who it happened to. Was it Kevin Harvick? Where you start melting the bead on the tire from all the heat that's generated up there in the front end.
Well, what they'll do, Mike, is when you get a tire temperature from the Goodyear engineers or whether from your crew member, is to tell them something about the handling. But that's when they'll also really get a reading on the inside of the shoulder of that tire. And when it gets over 300 degrees, that's when they get a little bit concerned, a blister in the tire, which I don't think we'll have that here, but that's when you're in danger of cooking that bead, which is what Kevin Hart.
I took a walk around the world to ease my troubles.